All right. Move this around a little bit. I am not very prepared today. So, I'm kind of in between projects right now, but I do have something that I started making a long time ago for my wife. She's got a serious plant problem, or plant addiction, and so I started designing these. Try and put these in place where they were. Okay, some plant trackers basically. And what these do is, or what they should do in theory is, I've got a lux light sensor on here, temperature sensor, check and measure the moisture content of the soil. So I'm going to assemble at least one of these, maybe do a little testing on it. I tried, this is not my first revision, this is like a second or third revision. I can't remember at this point. This is one of the first ones, and I've got a 18620. I don't remember what this. I don't know what the battery type is. It's a big battery. But one issue I had with this one was that I tried using putting on a battery fuel gauge, and for whatever reason I just could not get it to work, and it was giving me all sorts of issues with my other sensors and stuff. So I just removed it for the next revision, and I'm using a voltage divider instead. So we are going to assemble some of these today. I haven't even got the stencils taken apart, so start doing that today. This one's kind of just been sitting on a desk in the background for a while now, so I've just been trying to get everything else done and ready and out to JLC PCB to have some more PCBs made for some other projects. So I did get those submitted, so hopefully I'll have those back in the next week or two. Probably more like 2 weeks, but and we'll be making those. Good Lord, they got this thing just covered in plastic right now. Come on. It's the first time I think I've seen them put plastic on both sides of this. Usually, if I'm not mistaken, it's just stuck to the backboard here. But whatever. I'm sorry, that probably sounds amazing on audio. Alright. Okay. And camera's gonna go all crazy. Let's see here. I wonder if I need to. Okay, I need to get something real quick. Let's see here. These are some older revisions that are pretty much worthless at this point, but so like originally I'd gotten like a whole bunch of them made, so I was like, yeah, I'll just put these in every plant she owns. But then obviously I should have, like an idiot, I should have just gotten one or just a handful made and tested them out. So now I have a whole bunch of these that are, the only thing I can use it for is this. Is setting them up for stenciling. So just need to get this kind of set up here so that I can. Okay. All right. And let's see. Okay, that's the one. Now, gonna get this lined up now. I'm gonna turn my head around so my head doesn't get in the way here. That's the other thing. I make sure I'm sticking on the right one because these all look the same, even though they're not. Where are we at here? Where the heck? Oh, that's right. Just trying to get this lined up. There we go. Put the tape on there first. Oh, come on. Just had it. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Now, and of course, I didn't clean this off last time. I'm really bad about that. I'm not cleaning off my scraper here, or squeegee, or whatever you want to call it. Jeez. Sorry, this is riveting, I'm sure. Okay. Dropped any frames. Put a little paste on here. Okay. Okay. Sure, we're still kind of lined up. Okay. Whoa. Let's take that off and take a look here and see how much paste we got. Looks pretty good. Oops, I had one underneath it apparently. Okay. Get that out of the way. Make sure my AC's running because it is freaking warm in here right now. Nope, it is off. There we go. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Okay, so we got that. Now, like I said, I'm not very prepared right now, but you know, it got stuff absolutely everywhere. Alright, whatever. Get that over there. Got that. Find my tweezers. Over here. Okay. Alright. So now, get my mouse. here somewhere. Come on. Where's my mouse at? There we go. So these are 10 UF. And let's try and get all this centered up. Okay. And move my hat around because I don't want to stick it in the way of the camera. So now the fun begins. Okay. Let's go through and put all these on. Okay. That's 3. And then let's see here, which one's this one? Should be that one. Okay. 1 UF, which I'm gonna have to get out of this. Desk is an absolute mess. Absolute mess. And let's see. Man, there we go. Make sure that's still in the frame here. Okay. This one is up here. Let's see, let's get I got 2 more. There's 1, 2. Okay. Goes there. And this one goes there. Okay. Okay, next thing. 1 nanofarads. I can't remember if 1. 1 second here. Let's see. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, no. Point. It's one of these. Just need one of these. Okay. This one goes up here. Okay. 1, 5. Let's see here. There. This one. Okay, so we got right there. It's a little hard to do with moving the board around. And I got those 2, and then down at the bottom here. So yeah, I've wait a minute. What is different about this? Must have changed something. A couple of these footprints are not where they say they are. I might have moved stuff after I changed the layout a tiny bit after I had already sent these out to be made. But I think everything else is fine. Okay, that one. But yeah, last, I don't know, couple of weeks or month, or I guess it's been longer than weeks, but I've got a bunch of other board projects that I was working on. Some of them I've streamed, and I wanted to get those sent out to JLC PCB to get made. But biggest cost right now is freight, so I was trying to get all the orders in at the same time so that I could just pay shipping once. And yeah, okay. Yeah, so they are at JLC PCB right now getting made. Got a couple of them that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about all of them, but there's a couple of them that I'm like, hopefully will work well. Be cool little projects. Okay, I think that's those. All right, those two. 442. Did I put those in there? I did not. Okay. I finally got around to organizing all my stuff into a cart, because before it was just kind of sitting all over the floor. And okay, so that's 3.3. They're not organized to the point where I can just instantly find something, but much better than what it was. 4.3, 1K, 10 Oh, you know what? Those are probably on reels. Sorry about that. I just knocked the. Let's see here. Which one's this one? It's 1UF. 10K. 10K. 5.1. 5.1. Okay, there's 160. And 442. And the funny thing is I just need one of each of these, but I've got to pull them off of a reel. Okay, so this here's 160. Down back. Let's go down one. Put that on there real quick. Okay. Whoops. Where was this one at? Up top. Sorry, I guess my hand was in the way there for the one view. Okay. I need to. Okay, 442. Let's go up one. And this one is here. Okay. So 160, we need 1 meg, 1 million. Here, if I get one out. And that one goes there. Okay. Okay. I'll need that for a minute. Shove it off to the side. Let's see here. Some regulators. It's this one. It's a Schottky diode. And let's see if I can rotate this a little bit. Make it easier on myself. Okay. that's the right footprint. Yeah, it should be. Okay. That's an LED. We'll go back to that in a second. Let's see here. Battery charge controller. It's RGB. One of these. Oh, well. Just dumped out a handful of them. Didn't want that. Go back in the bag. Okay, put that in there. Just turned around. Oh, almost lost it there. Okay. I need the that's not it. And now I gotta find transistor. Oh, Jesus. Let's see here. It's gonna be on these front ones. There. Bear with while I go hunting here. Oh, what did I do with that? No. Switching diodes. Switching diodes. There it is, found it. Crisis averted. That one should go in that bin. Okay. Oh, good job, Paul. Just throw it on the board, why don't you? Go here. Okay. We're doing pretty good for time here. This one here's the battery charge controller. Oops. I'll take that a little bit. Those lined up, okay. And now we just got, okay, so now we just got a couple more things here. And we can, once we get a couple more things on there, we can fire it up. So I need an LED. What color LED should I do? Let's do blue. Get that in there. I'm always trying to get these on there the right way. I'm not 100% sure. Come on. Okay. So, got a couple buttons. Need, whoops, one of these. I need one of these. If I get it out there. Okay. USB-C, which is going to be down there somewhere. Okay. You're getting very close here. So this here is the humidity and temperature sensor. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit. Whoa, not that fast. Try and get this on the screen so you guys can see it. Oh crap! Which way is this? Okay, I gotta rotate it around, I think. Yeah, goes this way. Okay. And we got our light lux sensor, cat hair hanging out. And let's rotate this around. Okay. The paste on those pads is not great, but it's a little bit off. But hopefully it'll reflow fine. Okay, and we can put some buttons on. Whoops. Okay. Now when you got USB-C, which is over here. The reel that those come on is absolutely massive. The only thing I need to add to this is the stencil for this didn't have the mounting holes cut out on them, so I'm going to add some solder paste just to those mounting holes. So when it reflows, hopefully it'll be good and sturdy. Try and do this delicately. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's smooth flow, that's the right one. Or not. Come on. Get this out. Oh my goodness. There's something. This paste is probably getting a little old at this point, but just enough to, when it reflows, hold the USB connector in place so I don't rip it off when I'm plugging things in. Okay. Rotate this around a little bit. That lined up. Press that down. Okay. All right. And the last thing we need is to put the microcontroller on. Which one do I need? Let's see what I have laying around here. That is that's an S2. There's a bunch of S2s here. What are these? There's an S. Put an S3 on there. Because we can. That's what they come in basically, these little trays. That's what drop it. Okay. So it's gonna be easier if I do it this way. Okay. Trying to delicately get that on without smearing it around. Okay, I think that's everything. Let me just take a quick once over here. Looks like everything is on the board. I don't see anything missing. Okay, I'll throw it in the reflow oven real quick, and then we'll plug it in and see what it does. for it to reflow. How long have we been going here? About 30 minutes. It's not too bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait to put the actual battery connector on the back until I test it and see if it works like it's supposed to. I was definitely bummed this one didn't work like it was supposed to, but it was basically, this is the battery fuel gauge that wasn't working like it was supposed to, or I was just having I got it working kind of, and then it stopped working, and then it kind of worked again, and I don't know what was going on with it, but it just was not cooperating. So, yeah, we'll see. So if this works like it's supposed to, probably not today, but I got more of these that I can make. And then I got these, so basically they'll communicate with the website that I built for my wife for her plants. They can, I'll show that to you guys here in a little bit. Let's see here, 1 second. I will show it to you, but give me a second. So, hide that. Somebody might be here. Let's see. Let's go to main desktop. So this is the website I built for my wife. And I started populating it with plants, a lot of them that she has. Not all of them yet, but you can search for different stuff and see the different stats on it and stuff, and then you can add them to your garden, which added that, and go to my garden, got all these plants. So like I set up when I was building this, whatever, I was setting this up, so I was testing a bunch of stuff, so I just added a bunch of random plants to mine, which I personally don't have any plants. So I have it set up to where after a certain period of time, like if you don't water them, they'll become sad. So it mine are all sad. But yeah, with these sensors, I'd like to be able to keep track of all the details and stuff. That was way past time. You keep a bunch of the details and stuff as far as its temperature range and how often you've watered it, because in theory I should be able to track, if you add water to it and the moisture content goes up with the soil, I can set it up to where you don't have to physically come in and hit a button that says, oh hey, I watered this plant. So yeah, that's the little website. Let me water all these, because why not? Nope. Let me pull the board out, check it on it real quick. Oh, you fucking idiot. Damn it! Oh, I can't believe I did that. I dropped the dang thing. Like a bunch of stuff just fell off. So I'm going to have to rework that, so that'll be fun. I can't believe I did that. Unbelievable. Let me pull this back up. And so I got it cooling off so I can touch it. Uh-oh. Amazon Alexa's going crazy over there. Let's plug this in because I'm going to need this now. And golly, that bums me. I was holding it with tweezers because it was really hot, and I was like trying to like look and make sure everything was where it was supposed to be, and then it just slipped right out, came right out of tweezers and landed down, and a bunch of stuff just fell off. Still a little hot. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. But anyways. Yeah, with that hopefully with the website she'll be able to track her plants a little easier. As long as these sensors work like I hope they will. Like this one, when I was doing testing on it, like I was kind of getting it to work in some ways. And I was able, I mean, I can send the data to that website, no problem. It was just getting it to work correctly. It's also getting like, yeah, I'm hoping the issue was just that battery fuel gauge was just making things not work like it was supposed to. Because I was getting like kind of weird readings from some of my sensors, which I knew wasn't right. Like, you know, I'd get a temperature of like 90,000 Fahrenheit, and I'm like, pretty sure that's not right. I just straight up lost some of the other stuff. Now let's survey the damage here. Oh yeah, everything just went haywire. Pretty sure this is the light sensor that disappeared. Golly. Let's see. So I wonder if that's even stuck on there. Yep, sure is. Okay, well, let's move this back over here. I don't know how well this thing's actually going to balance on here because it's... Yeah, that's not ideal, but I'd like for you guys to be able to see it at least. I'm going to try and hold it until it... I've got this little mini hot plate. So now the fun begins. Hopefully the end of this thing doesn't get so hot I can't hold on to it, but I can't believe I did that. Some of the stuff didn't move, but a lot of it did. So let's give it a minute to heat up here. And hopefully I can kind of bump some stuff around and get it to where it needs to go. Okay. That one's on. Fix this. hopefully, if it moves. Come on. Hopefully there's enough solder on these pads still that it'll reflow okay. Let's see. Okay. LED. Let's put the other button on here. Luckily, the end of this thing has not gotten too hot yet. So I can still kind of hold it. Come on. Okay. I got that. Look over the other ones, trying to see. The thing that sucks about this is that, like, if something doesn't work, I don't know if it's because the design's not right or it's because I just knocked everything off to Kingdom Come. Yeah, let's put some of these in here. Okay. I could also kind of reflow this in the oven if I have to. But we'll see. It's getting that melt was being kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, let's here. Let's set this down, try not to drop everything again. Okay. Come on. I'm trying heat the end of this thing a little bit, and I'll probably stick it back in the oven and just reflow it real quick. Hopefully everything just seats like it was before. Okay. I'll try this again real quick. I mean, not real quick so I drop everything, but just... Okay. Ow! Sorry about that. All right. So yeah. Wait a little bit for that to reflow again. And then hopefully I won't drop it all over the place. So yeah, I've got my other boards that are being made. I'm trying to see what I got here that I can show. What did I do with the other one? What's that? Oh, there it is. So this one here is the original B-Motion, and this is the newer B-Motion S3. The revision I'm having be made now, I'm having the PCBs made. It's a little bit different, but it's not too far off. I've added a stemma connector. I've added a second LDO and a logic gate. And so basically the whole idea is to hopefully get it to where the deep sleep current will be even lower than what this one was. Because one problem I had with this was that the RGB LED, I don't know if you didn't watch my in my other streams about this board, but basically I just had the 3 volt line on it, which is fine, like you can turn it on and off that way, but then I didn't take into account that like even when the board's in deep sleep, that thing is sucking current, so the deep sleep wasn't great. It was like, I think it was like 400 or 500 microamps. It can be way lower than that. I mean, hopefully I can get it down into the 20s or so, but we'll see. So adding a logic gate with another LDO, one allows you to plug in more sensors on it, and 2, we can turn the logic gate on and off at will. So when we go into deep sleep, we can tell the logic gate, hey, turn off that second LDO, because that's what the RGB LED's on, and then it won't draw any current. And the logic gate, I think, draws just, I think it's like 900 nanoamps, or yeah, nanoamps. It's like really, really good as far as deep sleep goes. So yeah, those are kind of the major changes, but on that board. And so hopefully I'll have that one here in a couple weeks. We can assemble that and give that a go. I also ordered a different sensor, PIR sensor. I mean, it's more or less the same exact thing, but it's ever so slightly bigger. Okay, now I'm gonna move this board out of the reflow oven and try not to drop it this time. Oh, it moved. It's gonna be a small miracle if that thing actually plugs in. I took it out, I don't know how, but the ESP32 on it was like cockeyed, and the light sensor is not sitting right, but I can fix that. So yeah, this is where we're at with that. I also designed, let me see if I can find it. I've got boards everywhere right now. And no, that's not it. That's the original B-Motion Mini, and this was the newest B-Motion Mini. Added more pins to it, or breakout pins, different sensor, RGB LED. I'm still not sure if I'm actually going to produce these or not, because one of the things I had to do in order to get everything on here was go down to 0402 components, and while it works, like doing any kind of production run on these, like I have to hand assemble everything, and do an 0402 for a large batch. It'd be an absolute pain in the butt. But if there's enough interest in it, then that's one thing, I guess. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have a pick and place, so I don't, I'm not making 1,000 boards at a time. I'm not to that type of scale. I'm just kind of doing this as a hobby for fun. So yeah, maybe someday get a pick and place, and then it won't really matter what size components I'm using on the regular. So yeah, that's those. And then I got some other boards that are being made that I don't have, and they're the first revisions of. So I'll show those off when they come in. Let's see here. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Look at the damage. Again. Now, yeah, let's see. Kind of. I move my hat, sorry. Just kind of looking these over. We'll see if there's any bridges or. All that looks like that's sitting okay. I have no idea if this. I don't know if there's going to be any jump connections underneath this ESP30 or ESP32, because I pulled out of the refill oven and it was cocked like the this light sensor here. So I straightened it up real quick before it cooled, but only one way to find out. I'm gonna quickly reflow this light sensor so I can get it straight, hopefully. So I'll let this heat up. Then we'll plug it in and see what happens. Okay, get this hot enough. It's almost there. Try and cool it off now. Actually, let me. I don't know if that one's gonna reflow very well. Come on. Just want to straighten that one up a little bit. It's riveting stuff, I'm sure. Watch I mean reflow a board over and over again. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Let me just stick this on a metal plate real quick so it cools off real fast. Alright. So unplug that. And we'll hop over to the desktop. Move that around. Move that around. Oh, I've been dropping some frames there. Hopefully it has not been too bad. Main desktop. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. That one. Let's close that. Open up our IDE. Maybe. There it goes. What's it say? Got this. I just want to make sure there's not going to show anything it's not supposed to, like Wi-Fi passwords and whatnot. Okay, let's. Don't want to show that. See, sketchbook. Open this one. know, but we'll just, I think for the sake of this stream, I'll just show a, just try and get the sensors working. I had a sketch, but it has all the credentials and stuff that's talking to the website, and I don't want to show that on here. That would not be good. All right, let me grab my. Grab it. Okay. Now, let's see if I can find a USB-C connector. Plug that in. Okay. All right, plugging it in now. And nothing. Let's turn the thing around. Perfect. Doesn't work. I'm willing to bet that the... Oh, jeez, that just came off. This is an unmitigated disaster. I'm pretty sure the bottom of this board is not reflowed properly. Let's see. I can't use that one. Let's plug that in. Let's actually. God, this desk is an absolute disaster. I don't know. It's going to. Nope. No, it's not. I'm gonna plug it in. And let me get my. Everything's a mess. It's my own fault, though. I'm going to check and just see if the voltage regulator is working as it should. Perfect. Because if it's not, then we'll know that's probably part of the problem. Okay, that's not doing... We should be getting 3.3 volts here, and we're not. Let me see if I can do this without... Okay, let's try... Okay, I just did something there. Now is it? Okay, we're getting voltage in. Okay. I wonder if... Move this off a little bit. I wonder if we're getting anything through... Okay, the Schottky diode's correct. We're not getting the correct voltage through the voltage regulator, though. So, it's over here, I guess. Uh-oh. Am I losing frames or something? For some reason, the OBS is frozen. I don't know if it's still working online or not. not look like it.